Hi, Louise.
Hi, Elizabeth. This is Elizabeth Crouch. Elizabeth is part of the 21 Days of Inspired Action, and she's going to share with us what her experiences have been as one of the long-standing members of the 21 Days of Inspired Action.
Well, that's great, Louise. You set it up just a wee bit, which is wonderful, because she said long-standing members. And I think it's been about 6 months now that every month I have participated in the 21 Days program. Why would somebody do that? Everybody has their reasons. Mine specifically is that, first and foremost, I just know, love, and trust Louise, and I knew that I would be inspired. What I didn't know is how clear I would get around what is mine to do, which is the real action. And surprisingly, every day, thinking about doing one small step has led me on this clear path, following the breadcrumbs of clarity to find what is truly mine to do and my target market. And we talk about target market. What is that? It's not as sleazy or weird as it might sound. It's really focus on the wonderful people that I can serve with deep love and inspiration, and help them find their own solutions to what's going on. So that's why 21 Days of Inspired Action for me.
Yeah. That's awesome, Elizabeth. And if there was a couple of things that you could recommend people could do, if they were to come to the 21 Days, group, what would you suggest to them, if they were to come and play with us?
Well, first of all, I would say just dive in. Because I think that, any action step that you take, however messy it might look, or however, maybe it's resistance, but maybe it's just a little bit of hesitance too. I say, get over it and just, dive right in. Believe me, it's not a scary process. It's not like, writing a term paper or a thesis or a dissertation or anything like that. It's not even like going out for your first jog. It's much easier. And there are many things to do. It might be just as simple as saying, well, you know what, I've put too much in my life and I need a support group around making it easier to eliminate some of what you've put in. So I'm looking away, folks, because we're doing this really fun and casually. We're in Canada, just about to cross the border into the United States. So see, you can do anything, anywhere. Isn't this fun? Yeah. How inspired is that?
Indeed.
Yeah. So you might also be thinking about something very specific and tiny. Really one step at a time. Actually, with the 21 days, having a delicious, sweet nibble of your goal is the best way to start. A goal, reframe it in your own language. It could be a project. It could be that just every day you're going to take a 10-minute walk on the path to accumulating many minutes of physical activity. It could be that you have several boxes of things, like the beast in the basement that you'd like to clean out. And it doesn't even have to be all the boxes. It could be one of those that you go through with great tenderness and love to find the treasure in it. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And Elizabeth, one more question.
Sure.
What would you say the experience of the group has been like? The actual being in the group.
The actual container of the group. Well, it's a joyful process, because you get not only Louise, and that would be sufficient enough for any given day. You do get the wonderful energy and insight from the entire group, and it becomes quite a supportive community that circles around you. There's championing and cheerleading and acknowledging and validating, tears of laughter, tears of joy, and sometimes just some tears, because you can get a frustration going for yourself that will readily get supported and allowed by the group as well. Louise gives incredible support every single day, has a bit of a tip or a good theme to play with. There is a Facebook group where we go in and we can post things as we choose to. You get to listen to your own recording, and no one else, nobody outside the group. It's a closed group. Nobody outside the group gets to hear it. So everything is very confidential. You can bring anything to this group with great trust and safety. I promise you, because we all just open our hearts or fillet our souls, and we get to do that. So
Beautiful.
It's wonderful. And it's great, bottom line, great accountability. Louise and I both are a little bit of night owls, and yet she's on the East Coast, I'm West, so I'm always getting up early, and I have to adjust. And there are days when I will just sleep like till a half hour before the group. But getting there, because I know that Louise wants me there, the group wants me there, and I want me there. Yeah. So that's delicious. That's very cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Very
looking away a bit. But anyway.
Well, thank you so much,
fun.
Elizabeth, for sharing your thoughts. And
You are so welcome. We're
all
moving
right.
here.
Yes, we are.
That's our metaphor for getting in action and getting with
That's
the 21
it.
days program. Woohoo!
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
You're welcome, darling.
And it's such a joy to have you in the group.
Thank you. I love it.